Morning, Harry.
Would be, except for the smell of that stuff.
We're moving it as promised.
Yes, from the front to the back. That's not going to stop it smelling my house out, is it?
Good country smell.
If I wanted good country smells, I'd go and live there, wouldn't I?
Don't worry, we're going to dig it in.
What, you dig? After the state you left the other garden in?
There, look.
And why have you put it alongside my garage? What's the matter with over there?
I want to keep that for a good lawn. I might put a patio on there.
Farm muck. God knows what vermin that'll attract. And how long are you going to be?
Well, the more volunteers we get, Harry, the sooner it'll get done, you know.
Well, don't look at me.
Harry, have you got a wheelbarrow?
I have, but I'm not letting you have it to move that stuff.
Just a thought, mate.
Oh, God bless us. It's even worse today.
Come on, Sam, you're supposed to have those 2 buckets filled by now. We're going to be here a week at this rate, love.
Stop! Dad, this is full of worms.
What sort of worms? Tapeworms?
No, earthworms.
Horse muck is always full of worms.
Yeah, but by using that, you cut them in 2.
They're only worms, love.
They're all living things. Oh, is that how you've shifted?
Hang on, Chris. We're having a life and death debate here over a few worms.
She reckons they're earthworms. I think they're parasites. There's all sorts in that stuff.
All I'm saying is, if he uses that, he'll chop them up. Poor little things.
We used the fork then.
We haven't got one.
Oh, you never look, do you? There's one of the stuff my dad sent over, love.
There you go, love. They won't get chopped up now. Just stabbed to death.
Oh, very funny.
Hey, they're a funny colour for real worms. Look at that one. You're not going to tell me that's a proper worm.
Look, our Katie's got up now, love. Will you keep an eye on her for me?
She all right, love?
Well, it's just stomach pains.
Probably breathing this stuff in. There's all kinds in this.
It's just stomach pains. She'll be able to go back to school tomorrow.
Couldn't give us a hand there, could she?
Hardly. I'll give you a hand when I get back from work, eh?
Yeah.
Frank? Chrissy?
Yeah?
Michael's asked me to have a word. It's about this manure.
Didn't I tell you? A doctor knows what's what.
Look, I'm sorry if it's causing a problem, Caroline.
I've already warned them, love.
I'm sorry. It was just sort of dumped on me like.
Oh, thanks.
I'm not saying it's any problem. It's just that Michael suggests you leave it for a while.
Hey, don't you think I'm having this on my front any longer?
No, what I mean is it's got to be rotted down. Michael says it can kill plants and vegetables if it goes on fresh like this.
Oh, I see. All that phoning round.
How long do we have to wait, like?
Well, he said maybe a year.
What about my organic veg?
Never mind your organic veg. A year, that's it. I'm going to phone the council. I'm not having this for a year.
Hang on, Harry. If it has to be rotted down, it can go in a corner of the garden.
Oh, and steep my house out for the rest of the summer.
You could put soil over it to stop any smell.
There you go.
Oh, well, thank Michael for letting us know.
Don't fancy giving us a hand with it, do you, Caroline?
Oh, I'm sorry, Frank. I'm rather busy. Bye.
Well, you heard the lady, Harry, didn't you? The sooner it's shifted and covered, the better. No smell.
I've got a bad heart.
Oh, come on, Harry. The exercise will do you good.
Yeah, and then we can give you some free veg next year.
What about the worms?
Don't send me to the desert out of El Alamein scared of a few worms, Harry.
Oh, don't be soft. You haven't seen the diseases I've seen in Africa. And besides, I haven't got a pair of gardening gloves.
Oh, there's a pair in the box your granddad brought. You know what they say in the army, Harry? A volunteer's worth 10 press men. I'll be off, love. See you.
And hey, Chris, don't forget to tell him, love, you should be off today. Do you want a lift?
Oh, that'll be great, love, thanks.
Hey, Frank, what have you got down the back? An elephant farm?
It's all right for you, son. You haven't got to live with it.
Hey, Terry, you haven't got a wheelbarrow, have you?
Sorry. I'll tell you what, if you're still at it when I get back, I'll give you the hand, eh?
Hey, you're on there, mate.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, perhaps I can have a break now.
All right, love. Don't be too long. There's still loads to do, you know. Well, Harry, looks like buckets, mate.
Not me. I'm going to get my wheelbarrow.
I just can't do it myself. Keep breaking when I bend the top over.
Oh, God, how many have you done?
Just them. There's the broken ones. Oh, it's useless. I just can't do them.
Well, did Sinbad say how many there were? Look, I'll do some now and then you can just dump the broken ones.
You'll know. He's going to find out.
He's thick, he won't notice. Look, pass us them pliers.
I wish I'd never said yeah.
There's no need to get upset. You just keep threading them. and I'll turn the tops over.
I wish it was at school. If your mum found out I was alive, she'd kill me.
Stop whining. It's only for one day. She won't find out.
Yeah, but if she does...
Sammy! Come on, love, and easy out there. That is about as much use as... You all right, love? Come on, get to bed if you're not well.
I can't.
Why?
Oh, Dad, look what you've done to the carpet.
Oh, no. Where's the brush and pan?
Oh, look, I'll see to it. You just get out and take your boots off.
Dad, there's a worm on the carpet. Get it out.
Will you get to bed if you're not well?
Get it out. I hate them.
Yeah, just put it in there.
It's horrible. Get it out.
It's only a worm. Oh, look, she'll be all right. Will you just get out?
I think she needs a doctor. And I still want some help out here.
Oh, control yourself, will you? It's only a few earrings.
We can't give this money back. What are we going to do?
Just do what I said. Do as many as you can and then just dump the broken ones.
We can't do them.
You'll have to. Now, stop crying. I'll have to get out there or my dad will know we're up to something. All right.
Hey, Harry, let me have a go, mate.
Oh. I hope she's right about covering this soil. The smell turns your stomach over.
I'm sorry about that, mate. I'll make sure it's well covered.
Could have been a disaster yesterday. My tea outside for the grandson.
Who else ever got horse muck for a Father's Day present? Hope we didn't spoil things too much for you, Harry. How old is your grandson now, Harry?
6 months.
Ah, be setting up now, eh?
I don't know. They didn't show up.
Hey?
Well, I rang our Kevin last week to ask him. He said everything was fine and then he just didn't turn up.
Well, maybe the baby was a bit off colour, eh? Didn't you say your daughter-in-law hadn't been too well?
So our Kevin says. I think that's just an excuse. I don't think they want me to see Ted. Well, she doesn't anyway.
I'm sure your daughter-in-law wouldn't do that, Harry.
She's not me daughter-in-law. They just live together.
Well, even so.
Look, I've seen the lad a few times in 6 months. The last time Kevin brought him round, she didn't even come with them. Now, what way is that to treat a grandfather?
Well, don't you think you should talk to her?
She doesn't like me. That's the top and bottom of it.
Will you old Kevin, then?
Oh, he just makes excuses. Mind you, he was much closer to his mother than me. I didn't see much of him when he was a kid, you know, working on the railways. Edna got on with her better, too. I mean, she accepted the fact they weren't married. But I want this boy to be a cross lad. He's the only one who can carry the name on. I mean, how many years have I got left now? 4 or 5 years at the most.
Oh, come on, Harry. You're being morbid now, mate.
It's a fact. I mean, I'm not going to see the lad grow up. Why can't I see him while he's a baby?
I reckon it's time you talk to your son and his girlfriend about this, Harry. Why don't you go and phone them? Well, look, mate, I'm off this week. I'll run you over there if you like.
No, leave it.
Well, I don't want you doing all this when you got so much on your mind. At least go and ring them.
This is full enough.
Just have me dinner, then I'll give you the hand, eh?
Dad, some of it's trodden in. It'll need a scrub.
How's our Katie? You sure she doesn't need a doctor?
Oh, she's fine.
Must be hurting her to make her cry.
She's all right, Dad. Anyway, she's better now.
All right. Sure. Didn't come to the club yesterday?
No, I'm sorry, I forgot. No, Father's Day, I had to see me out, fella.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. I suppose there's any post for me this morning, was there?
Nothing from Canada.
Back to work.
Look, do you have to get straight back?
I'm doing Wellington for 2, yeah.
But it's just, I thought you might fancy a sandwich or something.
Yeah, okay.
Tuna do?
Yeah, fine. No, Sue?
She's gone to her mother's. She on first thing. Thing is, you see, well, me and Sue were talking last night and, well, there was something I wanted to ask you about me, Sue and the baby.
Yeah?
Cheryl said we could rent this place because you were getting a place down at the docks. And now Sue thinks you want us out.
I see.
Well, do you?
No.
I mean, she thinks things have all changed because of, you know, you and Cheryl splitting up. I was wondering if you could tell her, you know, put her mind at rest. I mean, she's even gone to the estate agents.
What's brought all this on, did you say?
I don't know. I mean, well, she says she feels uncomfortable here. I can't understand it. I mean, a week or two ago, she was made up we were going to stay here. Has she said anything to you?
To me?
Well, I mean, you've known her longer than I have. I thought she might have said something to you. I mean, it's just that she's been a bit odd lately. John, are you listening? I mean, can you think of anything that could be bothering her? Because I can't.
She seems fine to me.
No, I don't know. Perhaps it's just a baby worrying. I mean, since I found out about the baby, I've been feeling great. But, Sue, are you sure you don't want us to leave?
Nothing's changed.
Oh, great. I mean, I couldn't think of anything worse than bringing your first baby back to some crummy flat somewhere, you know.
Terry, about the baby. The spare room. I thought you might like to decorate it as a nursery or something.
Oh, great. Thanks. Sue'll be made up.